Okay, so good morning everybody, and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 11 of our class of ITSM. So on Friday we were discussing about the incident management, and we see that how the assignment rules work, means assignment work. So we say there are four types for the assignment. Like if I go here and over the weekend I reset my instance as well, sort of no other things are available which was available earlier, like the changes were tweeted because it was not working as expected, so I have to be reset it. Okay, so we're talking about this thing, this particular field, and this particular field get auto populated as well, and assignment group can be populated either manually, you can go and write it. It can be done via some assignment tools. It can be done via data lookup rules. It can be done via scripting as well, or it can be done via CI as well. Okay, or we can say via business rule. And the same thing goes here as well. But here only three ways. Either you can do manual selection as per the group, or there's a button called assign to me, which is not available here as of now. You can say there's no, it's not available, it is hidden. But functionality has been given by service now, or we can use some kind of, or if any incident raised mid in the night, which we talk about the on-call scheduling. Okay. So today we are going to be see that how this group get populated based on the business rule. Okay. And what is that business rule says? Let me open this. There's a business rule available. Its name is auto populate. Populate क्या था? Auto populate based on CI/SO. What this mean? This mean if I am filling this form and putting any CI here, then on the basis of that CI, I want that assignment group should get populated. What this mean now? Okay, so what it says mainly, let me say I'm putting assignment group here. Sorry, CI here. Let's say this is SAP App Server 01. Okay, caller ID is this. Okay, category is this, and I can put LNG partition. Okay, now when I click on the save, nothing is getting populated. Let me open this in the another window and let's see that business rule. First, let me show you something other part. Let go assignment rule. This is what the way that we can populate this. Assignment lookup rules. 1. This is again out of the box functionality, but this is work if I have a dedicated category, subcategory, or I have a CI, or I have a location, then it will assign to Fred. See, inquiry and email. Let's say inquiry and email. See, it get auto populated. But this is for the assigned to. If you want for the assignment group, you can fill the assignment group as well. This is one of the things. But in this, we have only 4 fields for the selection. No other fields are available here. Okay, we have only 4 fields. Second, data lookups. Data lookup rules. This is mainly work. So now you can see assignment group, assignment lookup. Open this. Like we have priority lookup, same we have assignment lookup as well. So it says If subcategory, CMDB, CI, location or category match, then populate assignment group and assign to both. We can do this thing as well. Up to you. You can use the assignment lookup, you can use the data lookup. Two ways. But here we have to do the configuration. We have to be defined that if this is the category, I want this to be assignment group. And the last way is called the business rule. But to use this business rule, we must have a mature CMDB. When I say mature CMDB means we need a CMDB where all the information should be available. All the fields should be filled. At least the required field should be filled. So you can go and search here. और इसको ऐसे सर्च करते हैं CI/SO. This one, populate assignment group based on CISO, and this is working on the task table because incident is inherited from the task, so it work on that as well. And what it's saying, यहाँ पे number 1, this business rule work on all 3 modules: incident, problem and change. Number 1 part is that, but on the 3 domains it pick up the different fields to be called. So now if I come back here, we can see for the change, it's picking assignment group should be populated. For the incident, for the problem, it says pick up the support group. What this mean? Go here, click on this and on this record. It says if you are using or this business, because business rules run automatically. If this business will run, then it will go and pick up the support group. और support group यहाँ पे अभी नहीं है. Let me bring that support group. Configure form layout. Let's bring that particular fields here. We need support group. देखो support group supported by, let me bring both. ठीक है. And we'll take managed by because this is we are going to be use it. Managed by, on by. This I'm bringing it so that it is easy for us in the future as well. Okay, and I'll bring it on the and save. I am again repeating, this is a good way, but for this we should have a mature CMDB. So put a support group here. Let me put support group as incident management. Okay. Supported by, on by, let's say Angela. Okay. Okay, now let's save this and come back here and try to be save now. Because now it's not working because assign to is already there and there is no functionality on the basis of assign to. It should populate assignment group. So we'll delete this first. And let me put none here. And now let's save it. Array, it should work. Let me try to create a new one then. Create new incident. Well, and this is this and say LNG and save. See, this group get populated. Why? Because on the basis of the CI, it get populated. See, populated. Also, what this business rule says on the based on the CI or SO, it says if there is no support group available in the CI, then go to the service offering. See, it's finding the CI group. If there is nothing in the CI, see, nil the assignment group, this go to service offering. Service offering may be same cheese. Go to service offering. Let's say I put service offering as a anything we have. Actually, a service offering depends on service. Let's say email. Yeah. Because we don't have any service offering there, so it will go the same way. If it did not find the CI, it will go to service offerings support group. But again, if there is no support group available in the service offering as well, then what it will do? Then it will leave it as a blank. But unless it will find something, it will work upon. And the similar fundamental will be used in the change and the problem as well, guys. Okay? So don't be get confused because we are going to repeat this topic again. And this will work like this only for us. So if you see here, if I can go and show assignment group. It is showing something here. No. अच्छा ठीक है. Dictionary info. Assignment group null attributes. That's fine. ठीक है इसमें नहीं है. Right. Not an issue. ठीक है. So that is a one thing which we have to be understand that how this assignment groups work. So it gets populated based on that only. But one thing which is important here. Let me show. Let me try to show one more thing. Reference qualifier as well. Looking for some information. अच्छा ठीक है वो इसमें नहीं है ग्रुप टाइप्स में ठीक है fine no worries that's fine. Also one thing important point is that let's say Anish says Atul in my company I'm using incident change and problem and I have 500 groups but I want when I'm selecting an incident only few groups which is relevant to incident should be come here. अगर मैं manual selection भी कर रहा हूं तो भी right this can be problematic. Let's say I have two groups with the name starting with the survey desk. Now agent get confused that which group I should pick up. Survey desk underscore 1. Let's say we have this naming convention. It's all wrong, but we have. So ServiceNow provided a concept called the group type. And let me create a new group. Okay, and let's add a type here. Group type. It is out of the box. Here. And save. See. Type. Out of the box, three types are there: catalog, ITL, and survey. So if you go here and right click and configure dictionary, you will see this thing. See, type is null or type is ITL. How this is coming? This is coming from this group. So we can create a new type, let's say INC, and put that condition here that only the where the group type is INC should show. So by this way, we can sort out our problem. That okay, this is the way that it can be doable for us. This is a kind of a way to limiting the visibility of the groups in all the modules. And practically, I'm telling you, this is very powerful way and completely out of the box. Few days back, someone asked something similar on the community as well. And I suggested the same thing that, okay, you can create the assignment groups. The requirement was that lady want that there are few groups which she want to see only and only in the change, not anywhere else. So I said do one thing, create a new type of group type and use that in the filter condition, your work will be done. ठीक है, क्लियर हुआ यहाँ तक? डाउट, क्वेश्चन, क्लैरिफिकेशन गाइस? So the last part in this particular concept is called on-call scheduling. Here. On-call scheduling. What this mean? This mean, let's say, in my team, I have a 10 members. Okay. Now Sumit and Anish are in the night shift. 7 to midnight. Okay, from 9 to morning 6 o'clock. And I want, if any incident raised during that period, it should get auto assigned Anish or Sumit. Auto assigned. Because it is not based on the CIS now. I'm talking about assigned to, not the assignment group. I'm talking about this thing. This thing, not about this. I want this should assign to these guys. Either Anish, either Sumit. Because they're in the shift. So ServiceNow provide a concept called the on-call. On-call scheduling. It is very wider term if I say. Okay, so we can go and see on-call schedules. First, we have to be configure it. That how many schedules are there. Weekend schedule, night schedule, midnight schedule, maybe core hour schedules. So we can create different kind of schedule. Schedule for the network team, schedule for the hardware team, database team, server team. सबके अपने अपने हो सकते हैं, right? And we can put the conditions as well. So I have few schedules here: application development, hardware, ITSM, network, and service desk. Names of desk. Shift A, Shift B, Shift C, Shift D. होता ना? We work in the shifts. Some projects are 24/7. So they work in the shifts only. ठीक है? Now if I pick up this service desk, I'll open this one. What it says to me. It says if any incident raised between midnight 12 to next day midnight 12, then I have 3 members, Beth and David Lu. Mainly 2 members, Beth and David Lu are there, to whom this incident must be assigned. But this is be working only June 16 to June 22nd. Shift तो ऐसे ही बनते हैं, तो नहीं कि एक बार बन गया. It's not like that today we have created and it will work for years and years for me, or the months and months for me. Right? So this is what you can see. So you can see by the month wise. See, they are there for a long shift. Let's see, June है ना? हाँ, right. ठीक है, it's going on June. ठीक है. So this is for the 16 to 22nd or full June. They're in the night shift, midnight to midnight. ठीक है. But now the problem come, Atul, how the system will know, how my incident will know that I have to be trigger an on-call schedule, not any other schedule, right? How the system will know, that is a major thing. My system should know that it's time to run this particular part. So there are called on schedule trigger rules. On call schedule trigger rules. This one. Something similar. The trigger rules are there in the major incident management as well. And here you can see trigger rules. So I have 5 trigger rules. High priority for network, VIP, VIP scripts and VIP caller and assigned to shift member. And they have an order as well. See 80, 80, 80, 1900. Means if any incident come into my bucket, come into the service now, credit in the service now, it will match the conditions mentioned in these and in this order. जहां पहला condition match हुआ, it will assign it. Now if I open this, let me say open this VIP caller. And here we put our conditions. I say VIP caller when to activate. If caller is true, sorry, caller.vip is true. मतलब if the caller is as a VIP, then what to do? Then assign to service desk and I have a workflow in the background, which is says on call assign. And then it will assign it. Let's give a try now. Let's see. I hope it should work now. Check. I again forgot that who was the VIP caller. Let's see. Check. Let's save. देखो खाली अभी नहीं चला ये. The reason can be it is not active. These are very silly mistakes. अरे run नहीं हो रहा, because in the out of the box sometimes it did not work upon. It's our active false. So I click on this save. And now let's save this. Let me create a new incident once again. See, it is assigned to server desk. Why? Because this rule has been triggered now. This rule trigger and assign to this. If you want more conditions, you can put it. That's fine, no problem. So like if I go back here and open another call, another trigger rule, let's say high priority for network. What it says that any incident either P1 or P2, but category is network. Any incident P1 or P2, let's say. See, even though it's assigned Beth now. How it's assigned to Beth? Because of that workflow has been given there. Let me go back and we'll discuss that only. VIP caller, this, and open this on call assign workflow, right? What is my workflow name? On call assign. See, from here it's run. And finally it assigned to Beth. Because Beth is in the shift now. ये सारा स्क्रिप्टिंग का काम है यहाँ पर. Run script assigned to current rota member C.
Atul, if there are multiple members in that shift, how it will pick up?
It pick up basically on the some what I can say skill set and other previous rules as well in the background. It's check any incident assigned to that user or not. How many tickets are there? So different concepts are run in the background. There's a concept called the AWA, Advanced Work Assignment. Based on the skill, availability, all the things run in the background.
Okay. And it may be randomly also.
Randomly also, right. Because if you see here, if you go back, this has been done now. So if you go here, on call. ठीक है. यहाँ पे दो ही मेंबर हैं. This one. Shifts. Sorry, 3 member. Beth, David, and ITIL user. Settings. देखो इसको हम एडिट करके देखते हैं कुछ दिख रहा है हमें. लेट्स सी एनीथिंग वी आर बी गेटिंग. नहीं. प्राइमरी नहीं, इधर रोस्टर्स है. प्राइमरी सेकेंडरी टर्टरी नो. ठीक है नहीं. सो इट विल गो बाय दैट वे ओनली. But it will see who is the primary, who is the secondary first. So primary is Beth. So it will assign to the group manager directly. Bhai, tera kaam hai. You want to assign someone, you can assign to anybody else as well. Up to you. ठीक है. This is call on call group dot manager. Assign to server desk and to whom it should go. Group dot manager. Assign कर दो उसको. ठीक. So by this way, we can do this particular part. This is actually a very interesting part. And very tough as well to be implemented sometime because we have a lot of people in the shift. To manage the shift roster and everything need to be done. View global settings. Let's see anything is there. No. Nothing much is there now. ठीक. But it totally depends on your on-call scheduling trigger rules. If rules are wrong, it will trigger wrong. Simple सी बात है. And after that, if you notice one thing, this is moved to in progress as well because it has been assigned to Beth Angeline automatically. And if you want to see, you can go here and you can see your on-call. This thing as well, dashboards. On-call. Like reports if you want to see. All these things you can see here, how many escalations are there and all the filming will be there. Via groups you want to see, you can see it here. Okay. Now the next part is that in case there is any incident happen, even though I'm not able to show you that part in the PDI, okay, I want to notify the people now. Guys, there's in earlier days what happened that if something happened wrong in someone's place, it will take at least 3 to 4 days. Or people send only Telegram because Telegram reached immediately. Now this all WhatsApp and phone are there. The earlier was not there. So in the same manner, ServiceNow say, I provide a concept which is out of the box. And that is called the notify. This notify mainly work for the major incident. Up to teams के साथ integration and all the things will be there. Okay. And it will work for the on-call scheduling as well. And it has SMS and voice messages. Means from the ServiceNow itself, we can send SMS as well to the specific users. But to do this part, we have to be configure the vendors, that is our telecommunication vendors stuff in our ServiceNow. Also, because like every industry has its own standards. Like in the IT side, we have ITL, ITSM. In the health sciences, we have a HIPAA, HIP, AAA. In the telecommunication, we have some standards called IE 150 or 156, something is there. Yeah, E164 like this. So these standards need to be met, or certificate need to be met, only then you can use it. So ServiceNow provide a plugin called the Notify. By using that, we can send SMS and the voice notes. But practically speaking, nowadays it is getting reduced and people are mainly concerning on the send SMS via this thing, major incident on the WhatsApp or on the Slack or on the team as well. So we are going little advanced nowadays. But if you want to go out of the box, then Notify is the one of the way we can do it. Okay.
Do you have a separate plugin for WhatsApp or Slack?
Not plugins, they are the spokes. APIs are there some.
API.
If not there, we have to build it. Slack, I know Slack we have. WhatsApp also, I think we have some APIs. Because this is common use cases now.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right? So like someone says from a Teams with that Slack with this what I can say here, other platforms. So we can do that integrations easily. I remember that when I was in another company, they were using the X as a tool, which is used to send the SMSs. So what they do if any incident come, they just go to their they were using the remedy actually. They were go to the remedy. They just put the SMS, means the description, and click, and that SMS pick up the information from the on-call scheduling and the defined rules and send the SMS to everybody. Because in many countries it is not allowed that you can disturb anybody in their out of office hours. So SMS is a prime win. And you will not believe that SMS considered as a official proof that you send the notification as well. WhatsApp or even, yes, WhatsApp is not considered as a way or official way to that, okay, you informed me. If say
And
I want to be gone on the leave, if I
and
drop a
this
message, but
this WhatsApp communication or SMS, whatever, it also works with the native feature that I have just I'm saying like Service Desk has a email feature, right?
right,
If we assign, so it goes to that email.
yes.
Right?
Yes. Even though from the email as well, you can send the messages, SMS as well. But that's again a little different thing. Generally, we don't do this particular part. The only thing is that SMS is considered as an official way of communication, not the WhatsApp. We're getting high tech, but WhatsApp is not the official way. SMS is the official way to consider. Like if I want to go on the leave, if I drop a SMS to my manager, that is considered as a official way that yes, I communicated to him because it was out of office hours. But we are high tech, everybody is getting relaxed. Okay, no problem. You just update me on the WhatsApp. That's fine. Okay. Now the another part. I raise this incident. Okay, and if you see that SLA get trigger, this thing. ServiceNow send 3 reminders for the SLA. The first reminder goes when SLA breach 50%. Second goes when SLA breach 75%. And third go when SLA 100% breach. So if you go here, let me open this SLA definition. Okay, and let's go on incident. Let's say P1 resolution. Okay. So in every SLA, we have this flow. This flow is triggered in the background. So if I open this, and we are here, right? Even the workflow we are checking. Let's see, do we have flow? अरे कहाँ गया? Yeah. No, we have to go to the flow only. Let me show you the flow. Flow designer, and let me. ठीक है तो बढ़िया. Let me make this large. ठीक है. In the flow, it has been mentioned. This is important from the exam perspective. That how many level SLA breach. Someone says 75, 90, 95. No, it's not 95, it's 100. 75, 90. Sorry, it's 50, 75, and 100. See, this is the flow which run in the background. And it has a condition. See, wait until 50% SLA breach. So in the background, some triggers events are triggering and checking it. So 75% के बाद, it will send a email to everybody like a group or group manager that 75% SLA is breach. ठीक. Then 75% के case में, if assigned to is different to manager to assigned to, then an event created and send the this thing notification to group manager. And then for the completely breach, create an event record, set to manager to assign to from the task instead of user assigned to manager and send the SMS. So send the email that your SLA has been breached. So important point is that in this particular record, if anything is be happening, it is all configurations. Atul, my so if you go here again in the notifications. Okay, let's see SLA. See, these get trigger when SLA breach, SLA warning. 75, 50%, 75%, 90, 100%. These go breach, fully breach. तो ये वाला trigger होता है. And this is defined somewhere in my flows. यहाँ पे define है इस events में कहीं. And then it send the email to the users. ठीक, मतलब ये जो events है ना यहाँ पर देखिए, will show you something. Let's say this one, 75%. SLA trigger 75%. Then go and see all the records and then create a event for this.
So can you quickly show that how this is 75% evaluated, like what, how to see the parameters where it is listed?
It is listed here. This is the action SLA percentage trigger timer. Sorry.
So how this is calculated? 75, like there would be point basis or something?
Point which is like, okay, so let's say when I trigger an SLA, when I create an incident, a SLA get created, right? So this is my response SLA. ठीक है, और इसका breach मैं I'll show you this one. Breach time. ठीक, कहाँ गया breach time? This one. ठीक है, ये इसका breach time है. On the basis of this, it triggered it. As soon as it started, so it started from today. It see, okay, ठीक है. Again, this minus this and then calculate the percentage. This minus this, then calculate the percentage. This minus this, then calculate the percentage. So every time this job run, and as soon as it says, oh my God, 75% has been done, then this trigger it in the background. So ServiceNow in the flow designer, ServiceNow provide the actions. And we have some out of the box. So in this SLA percentage timer, this the code has been written in the background, which is hidden code or core code, which go and calculate and see is 75 reach? Yes, then do this particular stuff. No manual, no human intervention, no manual intervention is required here. It's all done via flows only. That is why we call flow as a low code or no code executions. We have to just put the numbers and your work will be done. Kuch clear हुआ Anish?
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Okay.
But Atul, that is a response SLA, I think.
So it doesn't matter for SLA, right? Either response, either resolution, doesn't matter for this one. I did not put any condition.
So in one case, like what happened, like for example, I'm working in Middle East where we have off on Friday and Saturday, and I have assigned the ticket to someone like on Sunday to some other team, like from
Right.
other territory. So
Right.
in that case, how it will happen, and like
Right.
it
No,
will impact the SLA or OLA that side.
no. Those. See, that thing is defined in the SLA itself. Here, let me show you.
Here we can define only SLA, not OLS.
OLS, you can define it. See, it is the thing which you're saying. This is defined in the scheduling part. Workflow को फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. Now, tell me, we have a fire alarm in the houses, right?
Yeah.
Is it matter for the fire alarm that this smoke is coming from parathas or from the you doing the puja?
No.
Doesn't matter, right? The same thing applicable here. Flow doesn't know. Flow only know that if 75% I have to be work upon. But that defined that I'm working in this Middle East area or I'm working in the Europe, I designed create this. This has been defined in the scheduling part. And we can, let's say, schedule. And here you can define your schedule. 8x4, 5, these things decide your that particular part. Flow doesn't matter here.
Okay. And actually, I have always this concern, means I'm not into that management side. So companies will calculate their billing according to the SLA or the OLA.
Depend. See, end customer. Okay, again, one thing. Does it matter for you that if you book any order from any of the e-commerce website, how much time the packing team is taking? Doesn't matter for you, right? You receive an email that you will get your product in the 4 days. Now packing team takes 3.5 days or billing team take 2.5 days. Doesn't matter for you.
Yes.
Right? Same thing applicable here. And the customer and the company. I'm a service provider and my client. For the client, it's only SLA matters. OLA for the internal purpose only.
Yeah, that is true.
Right? If I give homework to 4 of you in a team.
Mhm.
For me, it should be present on the Friday evening. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Anish was the first one and he took 3 days, and Sumit take 2.5 days. Doesn't matter for me. Maybe Anish done his work in the 0.5, but Sumit take 3.5 days, right? So
तो
that is.
इसमें पहले ओएलए ब्रीच होगा या फिर पहले एसएलए ब्रीच होगा? फिर अगर जैसे कई बार
First OLA will be get breached, right? See, OLA we never show the OLA to anybody else. OLA internal purpose के लिए है.
ओके
And OLA cannot be more than SLA,
ओके
right? ठीक है.
और एक बात और पूछना था, जैसे ये आजकल नया नया टर्म्स आता है केपीआई, वो मतलब कि ये सब कुछ
It's not a
दैट इज
it's not a new term. KPS is not a new term. No.
no, I heard that like people are just comparing with SLA, OLA and other means agreements and some other things like new abbreviations coming up in the market.
But these are not new, Sumit. KPI, this is CFS are very old terms. Key
Yeah.
performance indicators, success factors, these things. These are very old terms. SLA is like on your individual level. Incident level पे क्या हो रहा है? KPIs are on the bigger level. पूरा overall
Yeah.
performance बताओ मेरा कैसा है? If tomorrow I ask you, Sumit, give me feedback on the incident management. Atul, wow, super knowledge, 5 out of 5. But tomorrow when this class will be over, now Sumit tell me the overall feedback. Atul, it was good, not much interesting. That is your KPIs, key performance indicators.
Okay.
So overall, when we talk, that is come to KPI. If you want this thing, read in the incident management ITL perspective, KPI and the CFS. You will find the difference, and this is the difference between these two. ठीक है जी?
Yeah.
Now let's come back here and come to incident. Now I'll show you magic. Let me go here and configure and form layout. ठीक है? We have a state field here, right? And let me add one more state field here. Now you have a doubt, Atul, why this thing? Why two states are there? Save. Do you know the reason why the two states are there? This state and this state. अब now don't say कि अतुल ये तो पता भी नहीं था हमें कि ऐसा भी है सर्विस नाउ में. Let's see. Right click, show state. It's coming from the task table. It's coming from the incident table. Why these two state fields are there? The reason being, ServiceNow says if you want to go as per the out of the box, use the task state field only, so that you will get all the assigned flows, workflows, validations, scripts, business tools. You will get it here. But if you want to modify something specifically on the incident level, this particular concept is applicable for incident problem task, change task. सब पे काम करेगा ये fundamental ऐसा ही है. Then you can use incident.state if you want to modify as per your requirement. No, I don't want to be use the task state table, task state field. Okay, I'm giving you the incident state, use that only. But the good point is that because a lot of customers are using only this, not this. A few days back again, the same thing happened on the community. Someone says, Atul, I wanted to see one more field. What is this? And I explain that, okay, this is the reason of that particular field is coming there. No, I don't want to be used this field. I want to be used this field. I said, hide it first. Number one. And then use it and make your flows, workflows according to this particular field only. But there's a lot of things you have to be changed. If I change something here, it gets changed here as well. Because there's another business will run in the background. That is called the state sync. Incident state sync, which sync the value which is coming from here to here automatically. Okay. This is an automatically. There's no difference. If you see, there's no difference at all in the both. Everything is same. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Because ServiceNow know tomorrow if any customer want to be use this field, they should not face any problem or they should not go for the bigger customization. I'm providing you everything same only. So you want to be used, you can use it easily. Not an issue for me. The only thing is that this field is called incident and incident state dot new, and this is called task dot state new. In progress and other things will be there. There's a difference. So generally we hide this always on the form. We never show it. We never show this particular field anywhere. We hide it. But if you want to use specifically for your purpose, you can use it. That's fine. ServiceNow is not blocking us for that particular part. ठीक है, clear कुछ बात? The concept is not that much big, but which is important, we have to be discuss. Now, as the way we have a SLA running, even though we saw that as well, the similar manner we have a notifications also in the background. This thing, sorry, not this thing. Let me go. Notifications. And let me do this incident management. This. So ServiceNow provide few out of the box SLA, few out of the box notifications as well. Like this way. If incident get created, commented, assigned to group, CI get affected, group affected. So these are the things which we run on the incident table. You just, and in this, the good point is that either SLA, either your notifications, those only work when the condition matches. When the condition matches. So it says when to send. If assigned to is empty and active is true, तो ये record, तो ये जाएगा ही जाएगा. This particular notification will be go definitely. To whom it should go, we can define here. Who will receive? देखो यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं लिखा है, because they are using the email script in the background. And what it will contain. This is my header and subject. Again, we're using the email script in the background to be on this particular part. But yes, ServiceNow provide the notification to us. And these all are the outbound notifications, not the inbound. Inbound वाली बात अभी हमने की नहीं. We will do the inbound talk now. ठीक है? We will talk about the inbounds now. Now the question comes, Atul, if I send an email to ServiceNow, will it create an incident for me? क्वेश्चन तो बड़ा है भाई, पूछने वाला क्वेश्चन है. Because we want to make a good customer experience. Right? We want to make a good customer experience. Up sometime what happened that earlier when you're not able to connect to the customer care, what we do? We just send an email. My SIM is not working, my network is not working, all the things. And in the return, we get an email. Thank you so much for connecting us. We're reviewing your request, incident, and we will reach out to you. This concept is called inbound email action. What does this mean? This means that if I give a user a specific email address where a user can send an email, an incident must get created automatically. But Sumit तो भी खुश नहीं है. Atul, so if I am again sending an email, it will get a new incident on the same, if I reply on the same email. Nah. So we have to define it. How it work? Let me show you here. Inbound email. Inbound actions. Click on this. Here I can define that what to be do and when to be do. Create incident. See. I'm saying run this particular rule on the incident table to record the action. When type is new. If I show you, if I say, okay, guys, I have email and subject is NG, one email, subject is RELNG and subject is FWLNG. Now, by seeing this, can you tell me that which is the new email? Atul, first one is the new email, right? Because this is reply and this is forward. Yes or no? Anish and Sumit. तूने क्या दोनों? Right?
Yeah.
Right. So we defined here new, but now this new has a logic in the background which run from the email notification, email properties. If it is a new, then create an incident for me. We can't do this thing in the practical because we don't have email configured in our PDIs. And I don't want to be configure that because it will bring all my Gmail from my emails on Gmail in the PDI, which I don't want now. Earlier it was out of the box available, but now it is not available. We have to do configuration with the Gmail or the Google, I can say. Okay. And here it has been defined that which I'm receiving in the email body should be go in the comments. Subject should go in the short description. By default, category should be the inquiry. State should be the new. See, देखो यहाँ पे incident state, not task.state. Incident state is true. Contact type should be email. So if anybody is sending a fresh email in the subject, there is a no RE or FW mentioned in the beginning, that is considered as a fresh one. And that is then inbound email action work and find out that what to be do now. देखो इसमें भी कितने सारे execution orders हैं. Same 100 100 100 100 में दो हैं, create भी है और update भी है. What is update? Means when to run. When it contains the reply RE in the beginning. This should run that time. And then it will create a incident in my service now. And then once incident get created, then assignment rule, lookups, on-call scheduling, SLA that get attached automatically as per the conditions mentioned there. क्या सोच रहे हो?
So you mentioned about the email that a particular is there where the inquiry or maybe the new request will be sent or the new ticket will be sent. So which email, where we configure this email?
This is in the email accounts and email properties.
Oh.
So you have to be configure the accounts that your SMTP and POP3. We have to be configured here because it is not available out of the box now. So we have to go and we have to configure it. All the things, my server name, IPs, my server name, username, password authentication, everything we do here. For POP3, there is nothing required, but for SMTP, we required the username, password, and from and to as well. From as well, basically, what port is going to be there. So we have to be defined here. And this is the one-time activity. You can define or you can ask ServiceNow to they can configure it for you. But you have to give the server details to the ServiceNow when you purchase this particular thing. So if you go for the ITSM guided setup, you will find this thing as well. Email configuration. Okay. Now this is the one way that okay, I'm receiving an email and once I click on the save, email should go out. That is going from the notification. But I want to send email to Anish. And Anish neither in the sign to, neither is the caller, but he want this email because he is from the quality team. He want to evaluate this incident. So there is a concept called email client. Go here and click. This is called email client. If I put anybody name here like this and put CC and put any subject here and click hi, sending email for reference and click on the send. This email will go to these three users. This is called email client specifically. When you want to send this email to a specific users, maybe to managers, maybe to quality, to auditors, then this email client has been used. This is again a very powerful way to communicate. No, Notul, I want to be send the email. It happens sometimes we have to send the extra emails to for different purpose. Now your homework. How this email client come in this particular tab or this particular place. Find out the reason. Find out the configuration. Even though these are mainly in the admin parts, but to refresh your stuff, I'm putting this question for you. Find out that how I can hide this email from the incident table. Where this has been configured. Because I'm telling you everything. I'm telling you everything. Everything is configurable here. Everything is configurable here. So don't think that it is a magic or rocket science. You have to find out the reason. Okay. I send an email to Anish. I receive a standard response. Hello sender, I'm in the presentation or I'm in the workshop for 2 days. We will reply back after that. This is called responses, auto responses. Can we do this in ServiceNow as well? Can we do? Yes, we can do. Notifications. नोटिफिकेशन क्या था? रिप्लाई. हाँ, ये देखो ये रहा. Response template. If you receive something, then what you want to be do? Reply all, and sent reply all. We can use these responses as well, a standard responses. If you want to send your maybe customer or the system or the manager or someone who be sending the email, you can define that particular part. Easy to go. Generally, we don't use this part, auto responses or responses specifically, but sometimes customer want. Like I want that if anybody sending an email to me, let's not get incident first. Let's send a acknowledgement email. So we can define this in this particular area. And then that email work upon. Clear हुआ fundamental भैया? Both guys.
Yeah.
All good. So now what we have done till now, if I need to be summarize this incident management. Okay. So we started from here. We done incident management. We done the state flow. Even though half demo has been done, we reach up to the on hold state. Okay, we'll do tomorrow this part. Resolve and close. We see the SLAs. SLA attach. Then we see how this SLA get triggered. 75, 50% of the things. So we see rule level. And we see table structure. Then we see about these part. Log, detail, classified and assign. And we done assignment group. We done investigation via the contextual search. Fixing will be done tomorrow when we go to the resolve state. Monitor, we done that. Okay, what is going on? And tomorrow we are going to be see restore, communicate and auto closure. We done our priority matrix as well. One thing which is pending that other than this, other than email, we can receive or we can create incident via service portal as well. That we will see tomorrow. So we see this thing new to in progress we reach and on hold as well. Now from on hold, we'll go to resolve and closed. Okay. And template we will see because template is generic for incident change problem. Everywhere we can use the templates. Okay. And we'll pick up the major incident as well. थोड़ा सा concept है, अभी लंबा है, शायद possibly not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow it will be done, but we'll see that how the major incident work. Okay, and this is also parent-child relationship. It is very important, really important part. है छोटा सा concept, but है बड़ा problematic सा ये भी कि कैसे काम करते हैं ये problem these things. ठीक है, चलिए doubt, question, clarification. Okay, let me stop recording and take quick attendance.